Hi boys and girls, today you are going to be practicing drawing many different kinds of lines. You will find out that lines come together to make shapes, and then you will get to paint your shapes. Here we go.
You will start with a paper like this that has some marks along the edges. Write your name and class code on the back of this paper. Then you will get together with a partner to play a fun line drawing game. You will start by connecting two of your dots by making a line with any kind of line that you want. Then you'll pass the marker on to your friend who will connect two dots with any kind of line they want. While you're watching them and waiting, find out which two dots you're going to connect next and start to think about what type of line you want to create next. And you'll just keep passing it back and forth, like you can see these guys doing. While they wait, they find their two marks, put their fingers on them, and watch their friend make their line. And just continue to crisscross lines over top of each other and experiment using many different kinds of lines that can be horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. You will start to notice that as you crisscross your lines, they create new shapes when they overlap and connect. That's what lines do. They make shapes. And these shapes that you make are going to be what you will be painting next. Make sure that you are not pressing very hard. You're pressing lightly with this marker, not squishing it and just taking good care of it. If you need a little more paint, then just twist the bottom like Rory did there. And then when you are all done, put the lid on and give your friend a high five. When you begin to paint, make sure that you are using good painting craftsmanship. Start off by making sure that you use your brush correctly. You want to paint with your brush on its tippy toes, and you want to be very gentle and careful with your paintbrush, and you never want it to be squished down and scooting on its booty. So just remember to keep your brush on its tippy toes.
I am the paintbrush ballerina. Please always keep me on my tippy toes when I am painting, not scooting on my booty. I'm so much happier when you're gentle and you keep me on my tippy toes.
We start by dipping our brush into the water and swirling into our color 10 times. Then you will find a shape that your lines made and begin to carefully paint that shape in. Now instead of cleaning your brush out in between every shape, if you start with one color, maybe do a few shapes that color before cleaning out your brush. I've done 3 shapes with yellow. Now I'm going to touch it in the bottom of my water, make an X on SpongeBob, and begin with my next color. I'm going to use red next. So I will begin to fill in another shape with red, making sure to swirl into my color 10 times. And I might fill in 2 or 3 shapes with this color before I switch colors. You may continue to paint your shapes that your lines made and switch colors whenever you are ready. Notice how I am being careful not to go over my black lines, but just to stay in my lines using good craftsmanship when I am painting.